They thought it was just another ship slowly sailing in open water, but they were completely wrong. Little did they know, they were about to witness raw destruction. Today, we're going to dive into some insane moments when Somali pirates attacked Navy ships. But before we jump into it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on crazy stories like these. Alright, time to dive in. US Navy's explosive entrance. For years, Somali pirates have caused headaches by attacking cargo ship tankers and fishing boats. But when they meet properly trained and cultured Navy crews, things often change fast, and probably not in the pirates' favor. Now, imagine a fast pirate boat sailing through the waves, full of heavily armed men ready to hijack a slow-moving vessel. These pirates are confident, and they probably think they can easily score a capture here. But then, suddenly, a US Navy warship cuts through the ocean and, without wasting any time, they launch a brutal counterattack. During that moment, you could literally see missiles streaking through the air, the loud noise of machine guns, and in seconds, the pirate boat was reduced to nothing but a smoldering wreckage. That's when the pirates scramble like eggs. They try to dodge the barrage, but the accuracy of the Navy's vessel is scary and almost perfect. So, there's no room for mistakes. This is more than just firepower, guys. This US Navy's explosive entrance shows their clear-cut training, discipline, and military power. It leaves no doubt that they control these waters, and pirates simply can't handle them. Russian Navy's ruthless strike. Now, onto the Russian Navy, which is not the one to be outdone. These guys have their own ways of dealing with pirates. In one intense encounter, a Somali pirate boat spots what they think is an easy target and tries to move in for the attack. But the Russian warship is more than ready. The pirate ship is instantly torn. Debris and smoke are clouding the water as attackers' hopes sink with their boats. Nope, there's no warning or chance to surrender. The Russians make it clear that piracy will be crushed without any second thoughts. This intense strike sends a powerful message to the world, or anyone thinking about taking on the Russian Navy on the open sea. Courage under fire. A crew that fought back. Time to talk about a crew that found themselves in a blockade. Outnumbered, outgunned, and even facing what seemed like their doom. The Somali pirates were packed and armed with ladders, firearms. They wanted to board the vessel. But this crew? It simply refused to give up. They fought back with everything they had, chains, tools, and some even fought with their bare hands. This ship was turned into a fortress. The thing that makes this story truly incredible is how this crew refused to back down in their quick thinking. They worked as a team, coordinated defenses, and kept calm despite the chaos. Every moment was a fight for survival here, but their grit and determination eventually paid off. Against these overwhelming odds, the pirates were repelled. This shows how you can use courage in the face of the most dangerous situation. And that even ordinary people can become heroes under pressure. Cargo ships crash while escaping. In a desperate attempt to evade a heavily armed pirate ship, two cargo vessels ended up crashing into one another. It was chaos. The pirates were closing in, the cargo ships were trying to escape, and amidst this, the crews stayed focused and defended their vessels. This was one of the major panic moments because it was such an unpredictable and dangerous encounter. It's not just pirates versus ships, it's a high-stakes struggle where split-second decisions and a little luck can make a huge difference in life and death situations. Royal Navy's helicopter precision. Now, when it comes to piracy, you don't necessarily find it fighting on the water. Sometimes, the Royal Navy uses air power to stay ahead of Somali pirates. In one intense operation, a Royal Navy helicopter swooped down on a pirate boat and caught the attackers completely off guard. It was pinpoint accuracy. The helicopter's crew captured the pirates and prevented an attack before it even began. From above, it seemed the Royal Navy saw things others could not. Every single movement, every escape route was visible to them. Their ability to strike from the sky made them extremely terrifying to pirates who usually hit you with. So, this aerial assault was probably one of the most insane moments when Somali pirates tried to mess with the Royal Navy's helicopter. The race against time, cargo ship under siege. There's a really terrifying moment when a cargo ship's crew sends a call for help through the radio. In that moment, Pirates climb up from the sides of the ship using ladders and try to take control of the cargo ship. The pressure is extreme. You could literally hear the fear in their voices as they shout warnings and coordinate their defense. Every second is worth something, and as they try to keep the pirates off the ship, it's a real fight for survival where training, teamwork, and nerves of steel are tested to the max. This story and fight remind us just how close these attacks can get to disaster and how brave these crews are when it comes to facing real danger. US Navy's swift justice strikes again. Back on the sea, we've got the US Navy delivering another brutal lesson to Somali pirates. This time, this pirate boat thinks it's finally come across a weak target, only to learn otherwise. Ain't nobody messes with a US warship. And during this battle, the warship fired powerful weapons that turned the pirate vessel into nothing more than debris. This was a no-nonsense approach, and it's clear. Piracy won't be tolerated, and the US Navy will act swiftly and decisively to protect international waters. It may sound ruthless at first, but it's a necessary tactic in the ongoing fight to secure these dangerous shipping lanes. Indian Navy's strategic capture. The Indian Navy takes a different but equally important approach to piracy. It captures pirates alive. In a carefully planned and perfectly executed mission, Indian naval forces tracked and cornered Somali pirates while preparing to launch attacks. Instead of sinking their ships, they arrested the pirates. Why? So that they face the consequences of their illegal actions. This operation shows how international cooperation is tackling piracy. It's not just about the military anymore, but strategy, law enforcement, and bringing criminals to trial. Working together, navies around the world would help make the seas safer for everyone. Teamwork is crucial because piracy isn't only a local problem, it's actually a problem on a large scale. So it takes a hell lot of effort to track them down, share information with them, and respond before they can strike again. Plus, if you bring pirates to trial, it sends a clear message to other pirates that no kind of criminal activity will be tolerated at sea. And it's not just about catching the bad guys, it's about helping the innocent souls out there while ensuring smooth trade. Every year, billions of dollars worth of goods travel on the ocean, and millions of people rely on those shipments for everything, whether it's food or fuel. So, through this combined effort, we can make the sea secure for everyone. Mozambique soldiers storm pirate ship. In one of the world's boldest fights, Mozambique soldiers tried to board a pirate ship to capture its crew. This was a daring assault that involved soldiers storming the vessel, confronting pirates face to face, and taking them into custody. I know, it sounds dangerous, but soldiers' bravery and commitment to protecting their waters are pretty clear. It also shows how far some nations are willing to go to put a full stop to piracy. What these moments tell us, the bigger picture. These stories aren't just fun ocean battles. To this day, they remain a lesson in courage, strategy, and the ongoing fight against a dangerous threat. Somali pirates may be fierce and cunning, but naval forces around the world will do anything to stop them using either their firepower or clever tactics. These moments tell us that piracy isn't unbeatable. It's a dangerous game with high stakes. Piracy disturbs global trade and endangers the lives of people on the vast ocean. They also cause billions in losses every year. Their attacks are not isolated incidents. They can leave a huge impact on economies, food supplies, and the safety of millions. That's why naval forces don't just sit back, and many countries invest heavily in their naval forces for exactly this reason. So, this battle isn't just on the waves. It's reached courtrooms, diplomats, and the effort to improve economic conditions in piracy hotspots like Somalia. How navies use tech to fight piracy. With continuous advancements in tech, the ways of fighting piracy have completely evolved. Modern navies have started incorporating advanced tech like satellite, surveillance, drones, and AI-powered tracking systems. They can spot pirate activities before they actually happen out on the sea. For instance, satellite images can easily track suspicious boat movements hundreds of miles offshore. Through these drones, you get real-time footage of any movement on the ocean, and it gives naval forces the upper hand when it comes to further planning. These tools reduce any risk and help capture pirates without becoming violent. Tech, combined with strong international cooperation, makes the seas safer than ever before, though the fight's far from over. So next time you hear about Somali pirates, just remember these badass moments. the swift striking from the US and Russian navies, their courageous crew fighting back, the aerial assaults, and the brave soldiers taking down pirate ships. Piracy is indeed a harsh reality, but the world's not backing down. There are fierce global responses to it. Everyone's coordinated and relentless. The seas might be dangerous, but they're far from lawless. Alright guys, thanks for watching and sticking with me through these wild stories of Somali pirates attacking big guys. Let us know which battle you enjoyed the most in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe before leaving.